Well, Loveland, Colorado is nicknamed the Sweetheart City, and not just because the people there are so nice.
Yeah, as I found out, the townspeople I met, they're really sweet. But also that nickname fits because Loveland is the Valentine mailing capital of the world. And when I say world, I actually mean world. Let's take a look.
Sending letters is a lost art, but there's one driving force that usually gets people to finally mail one out each February.
It's called love, L-O-V-E.
Love. And for 76 years now, Loveland, pronounced Loveland, has taken the responsibility that comes with a name like that and has been stamping hundreds of thousands of Valentine's cards each year with a little something extra.
So we do a contest where we actually create a cachet, which is the actual stamp that goes on it, as well as a new postmark every year. And people send their cards from all over the world right here to be hand stamped by our volunteers.
What's this? Can you read it to me?
All around our sweetheart city, hearts are on display.
It's a lovely little poem, but it's just, there's a lot of cards to stamp it on. I mean, they usually get 200,000.
So, this is Susie, and she's in charge of counting. How many are you at right now?
Right now, I'm about almost 2,000.
Only 198,000 to go.
So if I interrupted you, I wouldn't distract you at all? The number in your head?
She's a pro, and thank goodness, the Loveland Chamber of Commerce has gotten letters from all 50 states and over 110 countries. And while you'd think that would mean that they need more volunteers, they actually have the opposite problem.
So did you have to wait a couple years to finally get through the wait list?
Yes, almost 18 years.
I was so thrilled when I finally got called.
Why? It seems like
Because that's something, it just seems, Valentine's Day in Loveland is so special. And the idea of being able to stamp some of the Valentines was exciting for me.
And for some volunteers like Joan and Joyce here, who have been doing this together for nearly 3 decades.
I have to take them with a grain of salt, but a margarita on the side.
This yearly tradition of sisterhood helped fill a void.
We moved up, my husband and I moved up here in Loveland, and we loved it up here, and then he passed away, and I started doing Valentines before he passed away. And I like volunteering, and it's the best therapy that you can ever get.
So while jewelry and chocolates are textbook gifts for Valentine's Day, don't sleep on also sending out a thoughtful card processed by the ladies of Loveland. It's their treat.
It is wonderful, and you can't work with a nicer group, I'm telling you. And I think that's where a lot of them live in Loveland.
Oh, they're so sweet, spreading the love.
I love them very much. And everybody, you actually still have time to get your card stamped if you want to do that before V-Day.
Yeah, and we'll have the addresses on where you can mail them to and all the drop-off locations on our website, thedenverchannel.com.